Alrighty, guys. So, yeah, we are going to look at Demetrius Bell. Okay. Demetrius is a guy out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He might play in a smaller league, like he might play 3A school football because he is taller and just a better athlete than a lot of the competition that he's playing. So that might make it a harder evaluation for a lot of guys. And he's listed as, a high 3-star 89 on 24/7. But I even think he has more ability. And you look at Michigan State, and that's a team that can always use really good wide receiver talent. And at 6'1", I think that this guy has, really good potential for Michigan State. I mean, I think that he's one of my favorite wide receivers, that could be entering the Big Ten Conference. And, wide receivers very competitive, and there's a lot of wide receivers. And I know that was a bad ball, and it was taken back to the crib. But, the thing is about Demetrius Bell is that, one, he could really, make contested grabs. He could really go up and get the football, which is going to be a really important skill for Michigan State. And then, you look at him here, and he moves very fluidly. He's very athletic, meaning he can move fluidly, and he just has tremendous speed, and he really has great play speed, meaning like just so much urgency when he runs. All right, he really runs violently. So here he's going to go, coast to coast, easily take it back to the crib. So Jalen Braxton has the ability on special teams. It's good that you're recruiting athletic players at Michigan State that can go out there and do this. And if you want to beat Michigan, you're going to do that with speed consistently. All right, here we're going to get a jump ball now, all right, from Bell on, a smaller defender, a really good throw. But watch this here. Here you just see that this guy, when you look at a player, you want to see, does this guy have juice or not? Like, does this player have juice? And I believe that Demetrius Bell has juice. Meaning, like, does he have wiggle? Does he have explosiveness as a wide receiver? And right here's the example of juice. This is probably my favorite play. Takes a screen pass, goes along the sideline, and you see that's like a blur. Like that's really gaining momentum, and this is just making a play. And this is exactly the kid that you're getting. You're getting an explosive player, and I really like that. And he has size to him too at 6'1". So, whatever. He might run a 40 time like Traylon Burks and like 4.5 or whatnot, but his play speed, like on the field, guys, on the field, he could go out there and make explosive plays. And that's kind of what you want to see. Here he plays two sides of the football. They're probably going to get him on a blitz. So I really like him. And the thing is, like, on these highlights, it's a lot of screens, it's some downfield fades. So if you're going to utilize him as a wide receiver, yeah, in the pro-style offense that Michigan State's going to use, he's going to learn how to, continue to perfect the comeback. He's going to be running a different offense than he runs in high school. But that's absolutely going to be fine. I mean, you look at this, he makes, the throw right a lot of times, because a lot of times, the quarterback throws an accurate ball, but it's in harm's way sometimes. Here it's like two defenders are right there. He makes the quarterback right. He has strong hands. He has strong lower body explosiveness. He can move pretty fluidly. All right, so I really like the player. Like, I view him as a guy that, sophomore year can, already he's going to be really effective in the slot. And I think he's going to be an explosive player, like a guy that can maybe get you, 4 catches for, 70 yards. He could take the top off of a defense and really going to be a contributor, to this Michigan State team. I think that he's going to be a slot guy, and then maybe they'll move him outside as he's, goes into his upperclassman years. So I think it's an explosive athlete. Yeah, it's probably from a smaller subdivision in Central Tennessee. But You love the motor, and you love the athlete, and he's an explosive player. When he has the ball in his hands, he runs violently. He's very fast along the edges, a downhill type of runner with the football. Throw him a screen, and he can also track the deep ball and can create separation. So I definitely think he serves a purpose, and I'm excited to see what he does in this offense at Michigan State.